Hello everybody, so today it is really hot. It's 4:45, so it's quite late me filming this. And I was going to film this video a while ago, but again I forgot the books that I read, which is stupid. But today I'm here doing another what I read in a month. This month is May, obviously, and no it's not, April. And I think this is all of them. I could be wrong, there could be one I'm missing. But I thought I would do a video like my last one where I have got no notes down or anything. I'm just going to go with the flow and see where we go. I've also got, as it's a summary, I've got a cider. And I thought I would drink this while filming it. And I've never had this one before. If you don't know, I don't drink a lot of alcohol. I don't really like alcohol that much. I do love a good cocktail now and again, or I do like cider. And we found these, and they're called Rosie's Pig Raspberry Roller. This is a sparkling cloudy cider with raspberry juice and cucumber. So I thought I'll do a test. You can tell that that's proper cider, but I don't know if I can taste the raspberry. The packaging is amazing. So I think there's only been 3 in April. So the first one, I believe, was this. So in here you're going to realise there's some like second books in series. I don't know what the proper term is. So if you've watched my past videos, these books, the first ones of these are mentioned, so I'll probably put them in a card thing for both of these. But the first one is Spark. This is by Alice Broadway, and she did, her first book was called Ink, so this is the follow-up from that one, and my mum has now bought the third one. So this is basically the one about tattoos, and these people are born, are they born with them? I don't know, but when they've done something they get tattooed, and then once they die they get like a skin book and stuff, and this one follows on from it. I don't want to fully, well, I can't really remember it that well, but it kind of, she, at the back, it normally is a blurb, but on here it says, there are always 2 sides to every story. So in this one, the girl, I can't remember her name, that's bad, isn't it? Leora? I think that's right. But she basically goes off to the Blanks, who are the evil people, and she goes off to live with them, and I think the mayor wants her to go and kind of spy on them, but it's kind of about her going to visit the Blanks. She stays with them, and you know, she learns the other side of the story, and it kind of just follows on from there. Different characters come and go, and it's really, I quite liked it actually. I preferred this one than the first one, I think. And I think the final one, which is called Insight, is that right? I think that one will be really interesting. So if you like the first one, you'll probably like this one. It is very different, but obviously she's not with the same people, and it's with a whole different, you learn a different side of the story, which is quite interesting. But that is the first one, and I really like the cover. It's basically exactly the same as the Ink one, but this is red, which is really pretty. Next is a book which I bought and I was really excited for. Now this, I don't know how they've done it really, but this is called Flawed, and this is when 7 lives collide, and it's basically written by 7 authors, so I will attempt to pronounce them. Probably won't be very good, but I'll put their names here as well. So there's Sara Barnard, Holly Bourne, Tanya Byrne, Pratt, Melinda Salisbury, Lisa Williamson, and Eleanor Wood. So what I'm assuming is each character is, the author has got 1 character each, and basically I will read the blurb for you and then I will give my own. So, when they got in the lift, they were strangers. Sasha, who is desperately trying to deliver a parcel. Hugo, who knows he's the best looking guy in the lift and is eyeing up Velvet, who knows what that look means. Dawson, who used to be on TV, used to be handsome and is sincerely hoping no one recognises him. Caitlin, who's losing her sight but won't admit it. And Joe, who shouldn't be here at all but wants to be here the most. And one more person who will bring them together again on the same day every year. every day told 7 ways in the unique collaborative novel. So basically something happens when they first like in the lift, and then it goes basically as it says every year on the anniversary of said thing. And each chapter they have like text messages and stuff in here, which is quite cool. But each chapter, so this is Joe's, it's from their perspective and just what's happening in their life, which is really interesting. And then it has like text messages. I found this quite cool, and you couldn't really tell that it was done by 7 different people. I really liked it, and I love the cover. I think it's just really nice and just nice. And I really liked it actually. I just thought it was an interesting concept, and you obviously don't know which author did which character, which is quite cool. So if anyone knows if there's any more books like this, then let me know, because I'd be really interested to read them. It is a little bit, I feel, there's something about it which I feel like it could have been, not improved, but there's just something a little bit lacking near the end, I think. I was like kind of maybe hoping for a bit more of a, not a climax, but it is very just like normal life, which obviously is great. So maybe that might be why, like maybe I was hoping something would really like interesting would happen. The ending was just a little bit, yeah, like maybe I wish they did a, is it epilogue, is that the word, where like, you know, in years to come or something like that. But overall I thought it was a really cool idea, and I think this is definitely for like a younger adult, because it feels a little bit more, not kiddie, but for younger adults. Finally, I'm getting through this quite quickly it seems. So this is again a second novel in a 3rd part series. This is Hollow City, which is the second novel of Miss Peregrine's Peculiar Children. I read the first one a while ago, and this is by Ransom. I much preferred this one than the first one. I think the first one seemed to drag a bit. I don't know why. It just did, and I just thought I would read the second one out of curiosity of how, you know, how it carries on. And it literally just picks up straight from the first one. So when I was reading this, I was kind of a bit like, can't remember the, the characters, which is quite bad. But then you kind of become familiar, unless you want to read the first one before it. And this one is basically kind of like a big adventure, like the kids are kind of on the run, or they are just they're just basically trying to get to London, and they go through different, is it realms? Is that the right term, or is that Lord of the Rings? Different time zones basically, and where they meet other peculiar children and stuff. I just found this one so much more interesting, because it did just feel like you're on a little adventure. The pictures in this didn't annoy me as much. I feel like in the first one they annoyed me. Sorry if you can hear someone cutting down trees, it sounds like. I feel like there was either less pictures or they just fitted the book more. So yeah, it was really good. I really like this one, and my mum has bought the 3rd one, which is called, oh, it doesn't have the name of it in here, but in the back of these they always have like a snippet for the next one, which is quite cool, gets you really interested I guess. And it also tells you about the pictures, because that is like a big part of the books. Yeah, I did my mum also preferred this one than the first one. So there's a theme here, isn't there? But yeah, I really like that one. I thought it was really interesting, and I don't think it took as long to read. Like it felt I was more hooked into it as well, which is always great. I'll read the back for you again, just in case you can get your own idea. This is a long blurb. September 3rd, 1940. 10 peculiar children flee an army of deadly monsters, and only one person can help them, but she's trapped in the body of a bird. Extraordinary journey that began in Miss Peregrine's home for peculiar children continues as Jacob Portman and his newfound friends journey to London, the peculiar capital of the world. There they hope to find a cure for their beloved headmistress Miss Peregrine, but in this war-torn city hideous surprises lurk around every corner, and before Jacob can deliver the peculiar children to safety, he must make an important decision about his love for Emma Bloom. Like its Predecessary. This second novel in the Peculiar Children series blends thrilling fantasy with vintage photography to create a one-of-a-kind reading experience. That's basically it. That's it for the video. I've actually bought some new books which I'm really excited to read, but I'm currently reading one on my Kindle, but it's not like a new one. It's basically, I'm going to give you a heads up, it's my next Harry Potter book. But they're now like these thick ones, and I'm not carrying that around, so I've got it on the rent a book, is that right? On my Kindle, and I'm really enjoying it. So just a little sneak peek into the next one because it's going to be Harry Potter. So that is the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I am enjoying my reading. I enjoy it quite a lot. If anyone has any recommendations, always let me know. I do love a good book shopping spree. I bought a few and it was great fun, but it's always the tricky bit of knowing which ones to pick. Yeah, I will see you everybody next time in my next video. Hope you have a great day, great morning, great afternoon, great night, great whatever you're doing. So I'll see you everybody. Bye!